All content is publicly sourced and used under the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. The things I say are strictly my opinion. Good evening, everyone. It's the Bizzy Bee with the Royal Tea. I hope you've all had a great Thursday, July the 23rd. This is a cartoon of Edward I, aka Longshanks. For today's History Minute, I have Anne of Bohemia, Queen Consort of Richard II. Coat of arms, very nice. Her tenure as Queen Consort was the 20th of January, 1382 to the 7th of June, 1394. Her marriage to Richard was initially unpopular because it brought no strategic alliance to England. Anne's father was unable to pay Richard a dowry for the marriage. In fact, Richard ended up having to pay them. In case you don't know, it was customary back then for a woman's family to pay the man before the marriage a fee called a dowry. She bore the king no children. She died aged 28, possibly of the plague, on the 7th of June, 1394, after 12 years of marriage. Hers and Richard's was the first double tomb ordered for an English royal burial. I know I misspelled tomb. That was a typo. I'm sorry. She also made the horned Bohemian-style headdress the fashion for English women in the late 14th century. If you haven't already, check out the description below for the link to my new channel, Real Royalty. There is the URL. I've already posted quite a few videos. Some of you have already subscribed and watched videos. Thank you so much to all of you who have. I'm going to do something new on there called On This Day in Royal History. I made the first video for that today, the 23rd of July. Each day I'll make the video, tell a few things that happened on this day in the history of the British royals. Oh, my goodness. Okay, and there's, the other videos. I just started yesterday. I've already posted several. My goodness, you've been busy, Bee. Alright, this is from the Mirror. According to them, Harry feels insulted. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Somebody please bring me a Kleenex and my tiny violin. As the article is titled, Prince Harry fires back at insulting charity complaint involving Kate and William. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, has branded allegations about his and MM's new defunct Sussex Royal Charity as salaciously created and false, following a complaint by anti-monarchy campaign group Republic. Prince Harry has fired back at insulting claims about his charity after it emerged a complaint about transfer of funds could be probed. The Duke of Sussex has branded the allegations by anti-monarchy campaign group Republic as deeply offensive. The group has appealed to the Charity Commission to look into 2 cash injections it claims were sent from Prince William and Kate Middleton's charitable foundation to Harry and wife Meghan's new defunct Sussex Royal Charity. Harry had previously worked with the Royal Foundation alongside William and Kate before him and MM decided to step up their own charity. The couple, who now live in LA with son Archofficial, received an unrestricted grant of $145,000 from William's Royal Foundation to start up Sussex Royal, it has been claimed. An unrestricted grant so Meghan could use it to pay for her plastic surgery. They also allegedly received another $151,000 for their sustainable travel initiative Travelist, which is now a private limited company. Graham Smith from anti-monarchy group Republic wrote in a letter to the Charity Commission this week. In both instances, it appears the only rationale for their decision was the personal relationship between the 2 patrons, Harry and William. Neither patrons are trustees of the Royal Foundation, so there is also a question mark over the independence of the trustees of the Royal Foundation. And I said this the other day when I first spoke about this in my previous video. really hope that William wasn't up to some shady dealings because, oh, that would just be terrible. But if he did pay Harry and Meghan off and he was aware of this payoff, I have to think it was for them to keep their mouth shut about something. I mean, they must have some huge dirt on the royal family, or either the royal family just knew that Meghan was using a surrogate for her pregnancy, and she's willing to go and blab that and expose the royal family for knowing and keeping it a secret. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I guess it's all going to come out, though, if there's an investigation. So, like they always say, the truth will come out. It always rises to the surface. The Sussex Royal Charity has since decided to close, and it is reported that they will transfer all their funds to Travelist. Again, this appears to be a personal decision by a trustee, Harry, to fund another of his projects rather than to ensure the funds are being used for the original purposes for which they were donated. However, last night, a spokesperson for Harry told Sky News that the claims were maliciously created and false. They said, to this point, it is deeply offensive to today see false claims made about the Duke of Sussex and his charitable work. It is both defamatory and insulting to all the outstanding organizations and people he has partnered with. The Duke of Sussex's legal team added, both the Charity Commission's own statement today, as well as that of the Royal Foundation, state there is no determination of wrongdoing here. All of the Duke's charitable activities are fully transparent, as well as compliant with Charity Commission guidelines. They were fully in line with governance requirements and were reported transparently. The Duke and Duchess did not respond to requests for comment from the Mirror. The Charity Commission last night confirmed it would examine the claims. A spokeswoman for the Commission said, "We have received a complaint on the issue. As with all concerns raised with us, we will assess the information provided to determine whether or not there is a role for the Commission. We have not made any determination of wrongdoing as of yet." Harry and Meghan, who now live in LA, are in the process of starting up their new charity. Some comments from the last video about Meghan trying to overshadow Prince George's 7th birthday yesterday by announcing what she's going to do for her birthday, which is 2 weeks away. Thanks, Meg. UK The Best says, doesn't want to come across as careless and irresponsible, but doesn't mind coming across as an absolute something or other. How low can you sink? We had better not be paying for all the tests for her guests. Well, the UK taxpayers probably are, and I looked up how much those tests cost. They're about $150 a piece. Jane says, small group of friends, the fleas. Well, let me see here, Jane. That hairdo she currently has, let me see. Here we go. It certainly looks like a purebred dog, that one with the long, black, shiny coat, so she could have a few fleas. Or maybe the dog that she just gave away, what was his name, Bogart? Maybe his fleas jumped off him and stayed with Meg's. Tracy said, gee whiz, and there are homeless people cooped up on the streets, but no life is so depressing living in a mansion, so out of touch with the real world. 12 Betty F, squatting and embezzling is tiresome work. Well, Meg would know. Jane says, I saw something today about Muggsy being a sought-after speaker. I would be sure to avoid those events. On August 4th, Meggsy's birthday, I have an important NHL game to catch on TV. Love the name Real Royalty. Thank you, Jane. Michelle says, she better get used to small places because you can believe that she's going to prison for her crimes against humanity. She just makes me sick, along with her mother. Christine says, BB, how can she be called the social worker, Doria, when she spent time in... She meant jail. I said maybe she learned a trade while in there. Lindahl said she obviously got used to being on the yacht and island with all the space the eyes can see. In case we missed it, if ever there was validation of narcissistic Disney evil queen affinity, it's called Meghan's mirror from Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the scariest, creepiest, cringiest of them all? Why, Megan, of course. And this one asked me about my grandmother. I mentioned her yesterday. You can read it if you want. Pause it. B. Lee says, you know she's putting the hint out there to Oprah by specifically naming her that she wants her to attend with a big gift. And Kelly says, MM is skating on thin ice. Everyone, don't forget to check out Real Royalty, my new channel. I'll talk about what's up with the current royals, as well as go over the history of the previous royals. It'll be fun if you're into that sort of thing, which you probably are since you're watching this. So please, take a look at it, and I really appreciate it. So what have we learned today, everyone? Well, number one, like Anne of Bohemia, Megasaurus has never given birth to a child. Since she joined the royal family in May of 2018 anyway. She had a couple before that time. Number two, Half-Wit Harry is feeling blue, and the Bizzy Bee doesn't have any Kleenex. I'll have to write those on my grocery list. Get some for him next time I'm out. Number three, when one thinks she cannot get any lower, Smegs finds a new low to sink to each day. Number four, not only are the UK taxpayers funding Megsy's lavish lifestyle, but they are also paying for the tests of everyone she deems worthy of entering her presence. Number five, although she got rid of her dog, the fleas are still all over Meg. 6. Average people everywhere feel for Ms. Markle being cooped up in a mansion and complaining about it. Number 7. We certainly did not realize it, but Megan has been working very hard lately, squatting and embezzling. The 8th thing that we've learned, Meg is a sought-after speaker. People love to hear her tell her life story, from prosty to palace to pointless. When she goes to prison, number 9, when she goes to prison and sees her cell for the first time, Smegs will tell the guard, "This can't be my suite. This is the size of my maid's room." Number 10, not only did Doria earn in the big house, but also a study by mail degree in social work. Number 11, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Evil Queen Megan asked. Much to her consternation, the mirror replied, Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge. Ooh, you know she wasn't happy about that. Number 12, the gift Meg really wants is one that Oprah cannot give her. Talent. And the last thing that we learned, the ice Smegs is skating on is thinner than just Harry's hair. Valerie, Myrtle, Gemma, and Edward love treats. You can send them via Amazon. And there they are, the beautiful babies. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification button. I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next one. And please check out my new channel, Real Royalty. If you love royal history and the current royals, you'll love it. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.